We learned about altered chords in Lesson 6. Altered chords are chords that have one or more of their pitches replaced with pitches not found in the key. We saw how a particular type of altered chord, called a secondary dominant, was able to make a chord that is not the tonic chord sound as if it were the tonic chord for a brief period of time before returning to the original tonic. When we do not return to the original tonic chord, we have modulated to a new key. Here is an example of an altered chord, that is also a secondary dominant, being used to modulate. This excerpt is taken from Sonata No. 10 in G major, Opus 14 by Beethoven. This example begins in the key of G major and modulates to the key of D major. The altered chord can be found in the second half of measure 4, where the 2 chord has been altered from A minor to A major by means of the C sharp. The G in the right hand actually makes the chord into a dominant 7th chord, an A7. This A7 chord is a 5/7 in relation to the destination key of D major, but a 5/7 of 5 in relation to the starting key of G major. Although this altered chord acts as a pivot chord, it cannot technically be called one, since the A7 chord is not shared between the keys of G major and D major. The A7 chord belongs solely to the key of D major. It is only loosely related to the key of G major by being a secondary dominant.